Replacing this bush in that tight gap should be impossible with DIY kits, but it isn't. I'll show you how I made it work. Let's start from the beginning. Locking the hub into the vise, I start by selecting a pull-through bar that fits the bush snug. Next, I take the new one and measure it. This is 40mm, so I choose a press piece just under that, 39mm. But there's a problem, it won't fit through the rod. So I open it up with a step drill. First I cut it from the front side, then I cut it from the back side. Now it fits perfectly. Press piece on, but there's another issue. The bolt is too big. So I strip it down, remove the seal, the bearings, and I cut it down. There's still enough thread to make this work. Nut on, and now this is what's going to pull the bush out. For the other side, I select a cup bigger than the bush. This is what it will be pulled into. Thread in place, cup in position, take a backing plate and place it on next, followed by the nut. For the other side, we place the press piece and nut on and wind everything into position. With the spanners in position, I begin winding. I chose a press piece 1mm smaller than the bush, just in case the outer sleeve was stubborn. If the inner collapses first, the press piece will then push on the outer sleeve instead. With this now out, use an abrasive to clean the bore. To install the new bush, we need to account for extra press. I'm going to use the same cup, but cut it down to make it fit. I cut a groove all the way around the cup first. This gives the disc a straight guide, so it cuts off clean and straight. Once filed down, this is now our extra press. I then select a press piece to fit over this, but the hole is too small, so I use a step drill and test the rod fits. Now, this completes our pressing side with the nut in. Put some grease on the bore, then select a cup that fits over the new bush. It needs to be a tight fit so it doesn't slip. Put it into position, then put the backing plate on, then insert the thread and nut. For the other side, extra press piece and nut wound on and everything adjusted, ready in place. With the spanners in position, I begin winding. You can see this is going in fine, but I stop to readjust the extra press because I want to make sure it's properly in position and doesn't catch and rip the boot open. Putting this back together, I continue winding. The cup will press onto the surface when it's finished. Removing the kit completes this process. So no, you don't need a hydraulic press, just a bit of patience and the right setup. If you found value in this video, subscribe and I'll make more content like this.